Hello, dear listeners. We are pleased to bring you to the second installment of our podcast.
In this video, we would like to tell you about the exploits of great men during the Second World War and the Great Patriotic War. First of all, Julia, I'd like to ask you to tell us about the differences of these two terms.
Okay, listen, the Second World War began on the 1st of September in 1939 with the German attack on Poland and ended on the 3rd of September in 1945 with the surrender of Japan. The Great Patriotic War began on the 22nd June 1941 with the German attack on the Soviet Union and ended on 9th of May 1945 with the surrender of Germany. Don't confuse these two dates.
Thanks. I have a question for our subscribers. Does everyone know why the war is called the Patriotic War? Think for a couple of seconds and we'll wait. Well, if not, I'll tell you right now. It's called the Patriotic War because this war is aimed at the defense of the fatherland. The whole of our vast country rose up to fight the enemy. Men, women, and even children fought for the victory.
That's true, we're all grateful to them for what we have now.
We invite you to listen to the stories of three heroes of the Great Patriotic War, although there were many more such brave and heroic people.
Let me start with Nikolai Gastella. On 26th of June 1941, the crew under the command of Captain Gastella flew out to strike a German mechanized column. The matter was on the road between the Belarusian towns, but the column was well guarded by the enemies. A battle ensued. Gastella's aircraft was hit by an anti-aircraft gun. A shell damaged the fuel tank and the machine caught fire. The pilot could have ejected, but he decided to fulfill his military duty to the end. Nikolai Gastella directed the burning machine directly at the enemy. It was the first fire ram in the Great Patriotic War. The name of the brave pilot became a nickname. Until the end of the war, all the aides who dared to go to the ram called Gastelovцы. If you follow the official statistics, then for the whole war there were almost 600 rams of the opponent.
And now I'd like to tell you about the Zoya Kosminiemianskaya. During one of the sabotage operations, Kosminiemianskaya was caught by the Germans. She was tortured, forcing her to betray her own. Zoya heroically endured the whole ordeal without saying a word to the enemies. Seeing that it was impossible to get anything from the young partisan, they decided to hang her. Kosminiemianskaya steadfastly accepted the trials. Moments before her death, she shouted to the gathered locals, "Comrades, victory will be ours. Germans soldiers, before it's too late, surrender as prisoners." The girl's courage so shocked the peasants that later they retold the story to the front-line correspondents. And after the publication in the newspapers Pravda about the defeat of Kosminiemianskaya, the whole country, she became the first woman to honor with the title of Hero of the Soviet Union during the Great Patriotic War.
The next one is Yefim Osipenko. Yefim Osipenko fought in the Civil War. Therefore, with the enemy seized his land, he briefly thought about it and joined the partisans. Together with 5 other comrades, he organized a small partisan detachment which committed sabotage against the fascists. During one of the operations, it was decided to blow up the enemy train, but there was a little ammunition in the detachment. The bomb was made from an ordinary grenade. The explosives were to be set by Osipenko himself. He crawled up to the railway bridge and seeing a train approaching, threw it in the front of the train. The explosion did not follow. Then the partisan himself hit the grenade with a pole from the railway sign. It worked. A long train with the wooden tracks went under the slope. The squad leader survived, but completely lost his eyesight. For this feat, he was the first in the whole country to be awarded the medal Partisan of the Patriotic War.
That's all for now. We honor the memory of our heroes, and we are grateful for our lives.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and leave a comment. Bye.
Bye.